Hello and thanks for joining me. It is my pleasure to tell you about an app that is designed to help you and others overcome excuses. What types? We have apps for overcoming excuses for weight loss, sales, negotiations, dating, with separate files for men and women, and one for collections. The basic organization of all the apps is the same. Each one is designed to overcome 15 major excuses. Those we may hear from others or we tell ourselves. Here are some of the apps up on Android. Now, we also have them available for download to BlackBerry and all of the Apple devices, iPad, iPhone, iPod. Let's bring up the one on collections. It could be that a customer, a client, a relative, a former friend owes you some money. Now, if this has happened to you, then you already know some of the typical excuses you're going to hear. Once up, you can decide to connect to commercial collections or consumer collections. Commercial is business to business. Consumer is where you would go if someone owes you the money out of their own pocket. We'll click on Consumer Collections. There you find a list of the typical excuses you're going to hear. Now, we use the word excuse, but don't get us wrong. It doesn't mean there's never a valid reason for the delay. But valid or not, you still need to overcome the objective, the excuse, in order to get your money. You deserve to be paid. Someone says they're out of work. You click on Out of Work. We come up with a quick image, and then you get the best questions that you want to ask in a situation like that. In collections, we're often peeling onions. You resolve one excuse, they give you another one. You go back and they say, well, I've been ill. You go to illness, image, information's going to be there. Let's go back and check out one of the other excuse terminators. The philosophy of the development team is to provide useful information, keep it simple, make it fun. You can tell that by the titles that we have here. The big one, getting to first base, second base, time bandits, golden tongue, it ain't the money, oops, trust me, 10 seconds, the car wash blues. Let's check out golden tongue. We get an image once again, and then you're going to get some information. Now, similar to seduction, the key to successful selling is not in what you say, but the questions that you ask. Nader. Now, we have two separate files, one for women, one for men. The basic concept being is that men want a first date, women want a second one. Now, it's generalization, we know, but still not going to be too far off the mark. Let's check out the one for men. I hate rejection. I don't understand women. I'm short, fat, ugly, and bald. Dating mistakes that can be made. I have to wash my hair. Let's check that one. We click on I have to wash my hair. We get a quick image. And then we're going to provide some information on how to overcome the excuse, if you can. This particular one, it's bad news and no point trying to sugarcoat it. She just doesn't like you. We'll go back and check out another one. Let's say we'll check out the one for women. And by the way, if you are a man, we do suggest you check out the list for women and vice versa. It is called the Battle of the Sexes, and perhaps it may be a bit strong, but it's nice to know what the other side is thinking about. Dating for women. What do men want? Now, we think we know the answer to that, but we're going to give you some information you may not have considered. He hasn't called, he won't talk to me. Are you doing anything on Saturday night? We click on that one there, image once again, and then some information. Now, some guys mean, will you go out with me? Others, they're heading in that direction, but if they pick up the wrong vibe, they get a chance to back out. Now, we do suggest that you never say you're not doing anything on Saturday night, because you're always doing something, even if it's washing your hair. Now, as mentioned, we have excuse terminators for weight loss, negotiations, sales, collecting money, dating. It's a simple application. Resolving excuses is not rocket science, but it's no walk in the park either. Now, we're prejudiced, of course, but we believe it could be the best $2 you're ever going to spend. The excuse terminators are designed to help you decide that your life is your own. No apologies, no excuses, nobody to blame. All are only $1.99 each, and you will find the links that you can download from the site excuseterminator.com. By the way, no excuse if you don't have an appropriate device. You can download a printed version from the same place. New apps are in development all the time, and if you're thinking that you're too old to get back into the dating game, we suggest that you hang in there. We've got the excuse terminator for boomer dating coming out in a couple of weeks. Now, you don't have to lose much weight, collect or sell more, or have better quality dates or negotiations in order to get a return on your investment of $1.99. What's your excuse?